All right, for this explainer, we're doing something a little bit different. Instead of digging into a dense research paper, our source material is actually a collection of song lyrics. Pretty cool, right? Let's see what kind of wisdom we can pull from them. And boom, right out of the gate, we get the main event. This one simple line is the core idea, the foundation that everything else we're about to talk about is built on. So here's our mission today. We're going to see if we can piece together a real working philosophy for our own well-being using just the words from these songs. It's a really interesting challenge.
Okay, so where do we even begin with a concept this big? Well, we start at the beginning, with the absolute foundation of this worldview, the idea that the entire universe is, at its core, energy. Now, what I love about this is how it defines energy. It's not some abstract scientific thing here. Nope, it's everything. You've got living things like plants and people, but also inanimate objects like worn-out shoes and an electric guitar. Even our actions, talking, singing, it's all part of the same energetic fabric. It literally covers everything. And that, of course, leads us to the next logical question. If the whole universe is energy, then what about us? What about you individually? What does your personal energy actually look like? And that brings us to our own personal field. This next part is all about mapping ourselves, starting with that invisible field of energy that we all walk around with. So the lyrics introduce this concept of the aura. They describe it as your personal energy field. But here's the key part. It's not some isolated bubble. It acts more like a sponge, soaking up the thoughts and feelings of the people you're around. And this slide shows us exactly why that matters so much. You ever walk into a room feeling great and then leave feeling totally drained? This is the explanation. The energy you pick up directly affects how you feel. Positive energy can be healing, but soaking up negativity or stress, well, it can literally make you feel bad. So managing your aura is super important for your own emotional balance. So how do you manage it? The songs give us this really beautiful, simple visualization. Just imagine yourself inside a bubble. Think of it as your own personal, invisible, protective shield that helps you filter out all that unwanted stress and negativity from the outside world. Okay, so if the aura is our external field, what's going on inside? Well, that's where the chakras come in. The lyrics describe them as 7 wheels or discs of energy, all lined up right along your spine. And each chakra has its own specific job, and it's expressed here as a little affirmation. You start with the red root chakra for feeling strong and grounded, then the orange sacral for creativity and being yourself. The yellow solar plexus is all about your personal joy. Green is the heart for compassion. The blue throat is for speaking your truth. The indigo brow is for your intuition, that inner knowing. And finally, the purple crown connects you to the bigger picture. It's a whole system, from the ground all the way up. So now we have a map of our energy. The next question is, how do we actually use it? This next section is our toolkit for directing that inner power. And this line right here, this is the master key to the entire toolkit. It's the whole principle in a nutshell. Whatever you focus on, whatever you give your attention to, that's where your energy is going to flow. It's such a simple idea, but it is so, so powerful. And the songs point to 2 main directions we can send that energy. We can either direct it inward to tap into our own intuition, or we can direct it outward to have a positive impact on the people around us. So let's look at that inward flow first. This is all about intuition. The lyrics encourage us to just get quiet and listen to our heart. The idea is that we all have this deep inner wisdom that we can absolutely trust to guide us. Now, for the outward flow. The songs have this beautiful name for it, your invisible gift. So what is it exactly? It's not something you can buy. It's the positive energy you send out through loving thoughts, healing intentions, or something as simple as a smile or a helping hand. And what is so incredibly empowering about this is that it's always available to you. You know those moments when you feel totally helpless, when you see someone hurting and you think, there's nothing I can do? Well, these lyrics remind us that you always have this invisible gift to send their way. We've got the theory and we've got the tools. But how does this all translate into our daily lives? This final section is all about the practices that help us stay in a state of energetic harmony. When you really distill everything down, Three really clear, practical habits emerge from the songs. Number one, managing your emotions. Number two, practicing gratitude. And number three, meditation. So the first one is all about emotional hygiene. I love this phrase from the lyrics, nip it in the bud. The idea is simple. Don't let something that's bothering you just sit there and fester. Deal with it, address it, so it doesn't grow into a bigger problem and mess with your peace of mind. The second practice is gratitude. And what's cool is that the lyrics are very specific. They suggest focusing our thanks on our inner world, like our health and our attitude, but also our outer world, like our family and friends, and just being grateful for this incredible journey we call life. And finally, meditation. The songs give us a super clear step-by-step guide. It's not complicated at all. You just sit up straight, close your eyes, and focus on breathing slowly. And to help calm your mind, you can attach a simple phrase to your breath. For example, breathing in, I receive love, and breathing out, I give love. Simple as that. So when you put all these pieces together, the entire philosophy from these songs really boils down to this one idea. There is a light and energy inside of you. And more importantly, you have the tools and the power to actively nurture it, to make it glow brighter every single day. Which leaves us with one final powerful question to carry with us. Now that you have the map and the toolkit, the only thing left to decide is, where are you going to direct your energy today?